Bill Schwab, winebuzz.com here. And it's after the holidays, and my good buddy Barry came back from South Africa, and we're here tasting some of the wines he brought back. How was your holidays in South Africa?
It was nice and warm. My tan's already fading.
Already?
Yeah, I got a few days of clouds, but it was nice.
Excellent.
As it is.
As it is, excellent. I know we tasted through the Oak Valleys before, but now we're bringing a few more line extensions, because what we had was the Cab and the Chardonnay before, correct?
Correct. Yeah, the Sauvignon Blanc came in and blew through with those big scores from tans and stuff like that. They don't. Again, this is one of the true iconic cult wine producers in South Africa from the big money region called Elgin down on the southern coast. And yeah, I brought back the 09 Sauvignon Blanc, the new 09 highly touted Chardonnay. Excellent. And this is only the second time I've had the Pinot Noir in the United States. We brought in a little bit of it, and then also brought in a little precursor to the 2008 vintage on their red blend. Won't be available for a little while, but it's going to be the first time I've pulled a cork out of the U.S.
Excellent, excellent. That looks like a very creative label.
It is. No expense spared. But Sauvignon Blanc, yeah, this is truly one of the perennial wine producers of South Africa at this time. Only about 111-year-old wine farm, so pretty young on their standpoint. They brought their own label back in 2003 after hiatus after World War II.
I get a little kiss of smoke to it, but it has a little bit more grassiness and a little bit more herbaceousness to the nose than I'm used to from Sauvignon Blanc from South Africa. Usually South African Sauvignon Blanc has that more mellow fruit, that green fruit, green guava sort of thing going on to it. And this has more of a French sort of feel to it.
Yeah, and that's one of the beauties about Elgin. Elgin was famous for all their big orchards and everything on the coast there, but it's just really been the last 15 years or so that people are really going into because of what it can do with Southern Blanc, because what it can do with Pinot Noir. Really gravelly topical soils here. I mean, actual iron ore sitting right there that you can break open and see the rust on it. But this big mountain of hills, this is from their mountain vineyards. They're talking, where the vineyards started about 1,800 feet and range up to 2,700 feet, some of the highest elevated vineyards in South Africa. And being right on the coast, only a couple kilometers from their mountain horseshoe vineyard there, you can look right down, there's the coast right 4 or 5 kilometers away.
And I get a little underripe kiwi to it, and I don't want you to think that you're getting that New Zealand sort of thing out of it. It's not. It's almost like because New Zealand gets more of that gooseberry sort of thing to it. This gets a little bit more of like an underripe kiwi. It has almost like the idea that it's going to be sweet, but that crisp acidity underneath it really brings it all together. Beautiful Sauvignon Blanc, a lot of complexity, a lot of depth of character to it. I wouldn't expect anything less from Oak Valley.
Nice little roundage too.
Yeah, the creaminess in the mid palate too.
The holes of flavors just keep going.
Exactly. I was going to get to that creaminess.
Sorry,
no. What's the oak usage? None.
No oak on this.
Amazing.
Yeah, for that roundness.
Yeah.
A little extended.
Because I did get an oak flavor out of it, but that creaminess sort of said oak barrel, a little bit of oxygen got in or something like that, and it gave you that creamy mid palate. But no, none of that.
3 different times for the harvest. For harvesting grapes, you give that complexity. There's maybe 10% of this juice. They let it get up to about 24 bricks, so it gets a little roundness, and the skins get a little bit fuzzy almost, and then they leave those skins onto it in there to get that roundness to it. But not long. Obviously, we saw the block skins. You can't treat it like surly aging and Chardonnay.
Right.
But you still get that little nudge of complexity that just separates itself from.
That creamy component is really, really interesting, really delicious. It's not malactic, so you don't get that butteriness aspect out of it. I don't even know if creamy is the right word to use.
Just a soft and round edge.
Yeah, it's there's no other really word to describe it besides creaminess. It's not a nuttiness, it's not a caramely thing to it, but it's not a buttery creaminess to it. It's just a softness. It's just sort of it's a little bit of opulence. Just a little bit of opulence in the mid-palate. Yeah, and that's what I like to say. It's a weightiness, a richness underneath, as opposed to a creaminess. Really, really good juice, Barry. Now, if I remember correctly, this is in the 35 range?
Their Sauvignon Blancs can be a little bit pricey, but yeah, we're mid-20s for the most part.
Mid-20s,
absolutely. Yeah, mid-20s. Again, the dollar's not playing nicely with a lot of foreign currencies, but yeah, they've committed to holding the pricing fairly true.
Excellent.
And they've committed to me through the year, so we're feeling good.
But off camera, I'll whoop up my Barry a little bit and see if we can get down to the low 20s.
able to afford to go back anymore. Doing this. Anyways, but no, it's actually, I'm really happy on how well it's all traveled. Because it's just finished traveling yesterday. So I mean, this wine I half expected to be a little bit chopped up.
It's not. It's gorgeous. It really is. It's a gorgeous bottle of wine. Barry, thank you very much. Can't wait to take it to the rest of the line.